Morning, welcome everybody. This is the information webinar about the Prince Bishop International Summer School and our all-girls football Easter camp. I'm going to show you a presentation and there's a short film on the presentation, and please feel free to ask questions at the end and you can share the details with your colleagues. These are just some photos of the beautiful surroundings that we have in the northeast of England. You're near to Newcastle Airport, Teesside Airport, Manchester Airport, Edinburgh Airport, Leeds Bradford Airport. This is just a photo referring to our all-girls Easter football camp, which we'll talk about later. This is one of our host venues, which is Modern Hall in Newcastle, 20 minutes from Newcastle Airport. And this is one of the beach scenes, which is just below one of our other host venues, which is Filing Hall School in Whitby, which is a national park, very famous part of the northeast, which inspired Bram Stoker's Dracula. And this is just a short film.
Filing Hall School in Whitby is the perfect location for a happy, safe and exciting Prince Bishop International Summer School in the northeast of England. Take a walk around the quaint gardens of Filing Hall and hang out together in the English Rose Garden. Choose from bushcraft in the private woods to fun in the barn with new friends. Play sports and team games on the Astro and grass pitches and capture the flag or hunt it in teams. Look at the beautiful places on your doorstep. The school has a path to Bogglehole Beach. The beach here dates back to the Jurassic period and has pristine rock pools and smugglers' caves to explore. The water sports on offer are surfing, paddleboarding and wild swimming, to name but a few. If you like history, literature and architecture, you can find Whitby Abbey, founded in 657, an English heritage site, and the inspiration for Bram Stoker's Dracula is only 6 miles away. Whitby Harbour is the place to see dolphins, porpoise and whales on a regular basis, as well as the tall ships and traditional fishing boats. Ooh, and the fish and chips.
So that was a little glimpse into Filing Hall School, a very beautiful site, very safe, very wholesome and very natural. I'm the director, Lisa McGee, and our team are highly experienced teachers. We have fitness professionals and the highest level coaches, university professors, chefs and camp leaders who are used to our holiday camp way. And the children will have a summer to remember. They'll be safe and happy here, and I'm sure they will want to return. So this is Modern Hall School, and our Easter Girls Football Academy is from the 25th of March to the 9th of April. Some children may want to arrive slightly later than that, but they will want to stay till the very end. We have a special treat at the end. They are ages 11 to 17, and while we are there, we will be having a comprehensive programme of football with goalkeeper specialists, UEFA A licensed coaches, as well as other professional coaches. We'll have a special timetable of extracurricular activities on the afternoons where they can attend masterclasses and workshops about careers in football, social media training, and we will have our strength and conditioning alongside our football training, which will be all about skills in the game and foster that sense of belonging to a team. They will make new friends. They will have a fantastic time. They will have fun on our trips, and we will also have some great guests coming in addition to our Nerf battles and our bubble football, which are always popular. We will also have voiceover artists, radio presenters, football recruiters coming in, so the young people get a chance to think about careers outside of football, but also to talk about what they like about the game or sports, any sports that they like to do. So we have a very, very special trip down to St George's Park, which is the home of the Lionesses, and we know how successful girls and women's football is becoming and how popular it is. On the 8th of April, we have the special privilege to announce Real Madrid Foundation Clinics UK will be coming to coach the girls. If they want to meet a Real Madrid coach, this is the time to do it. If they want to be coached the Cuerva way, this is the time to do it. They will receive a full Real Madrid kit. They'll receive a certificate, a boot bag. They'll receive 2 months of online ball mastery skills from Cuerva and an invitation to the Valdebebas, which is the Real Madrid's training facility, for the second part of the Real Madrid experience. So this is a very unique opportunity for young girls who want to get into the game and improve and see how it's played at the very highest level. So what's included? One-to-ones with UEFA licensed football coaches alongside other professional coaching, football skills workshops, looking at the technical side of the game, GK specialist workshops, 3x3 football specialists, DF, next level coaching, who are delivering all of the coaching for us. They love the 3x3 game, and that's been really popular where they've taken that to California. Daily games practice, daily game strategy, strength and conditioning. So we have personal trainers, we have former Team GB boxers, former Team GB modern pentathletes, as well as other personal trainers. And for our mental health side, our well-being, we do meditate daily with all children that we come across, and we will also have our yoga specialists come up. So we look after the body and we look after the mind. The social media training we've talked about, and it's full board residential in comfortable rooms. It's a lovely facility, and they have the fun half-day trips. So we'll go to the aqua park and go ape and things like that. 20 hours of English language lessons. So that is accredited, that is certified, it's bespoke. And so they will be able to take that to the next level, and they will be able to continue that when they leave. The FA training at St George's Park is the home of the Lions and the Lionesses, so we're going to really enjoy going down there. Stays are arranged in 2-week blocks. 1-week blocks aren't available unless by special request. So if a school wants to bring a group, or a football club wants to bring a group, but they can only bring that group for 1 week, please do get in touch and we will discuss that. So for all of our summer schools, this is what's included. We have our fun trips, we have our accommodation, we have our 3 meals a day, We have all our transport except for the transfers. We have all of our English tuition, study materials, certificates and entries to any parks that we go to. Conversation Club is daily except on weekends, and it is optional. We have a full evening schedule where we have Dungeons and Dragons, we have Hunted, Celebrity Bake Off, I'm in the Jungle. So we've got lots of fun games to play, as well as just film club and activities for young people who don't want to get involved in Dungeons and Dragons or baking. There's something really for everybody. If your pathway changes, then we just ask that we can have 4 weeks notice of that, and you'll understand what the pathways are very soon. We'll talk about that in a minute. Stays are arranged again in 2-week blocks for that. If your child is going to stay for the summer school for 4 weeks, we do ask that you give us notice, and that we do ask that they can possibly try 2 pathways, one for the first fortnight and a different pathway for the second fortnight, and then they get a really full round experience of everything they can do. So this is Filing Hall in Whitby. That's just one of the frontages, and this is for ages 13 to 17. So this is where the summer school pathways really do come in. This is 47 acres of private woods. It's quite a large site. We have a mountain bike trail there with mountain bikes. It's a 5-star rated stables with horses and ponies. It's a beach setting, so we will have that facility to go into the water for the Water Sports Academy. They have grass tennis courts, basketball, all-weather astro, the beautiful Rose Garden outdoor theatre, and indoor theatre barn, which is a really popular hangout, and boarding rooms of 2 to 4. So the pathways are entrepreneurship, where young people will be given a challenge. They will have to complete that challenge in teams, so they're learning all of those great soft skills about working together, taking leadership roles, finding what we do when we fail a task, how can we improve on that, and also asking for advice and communication skills. So there's a lot that they learn there, that get up and do it again, that real motivation, that resilience. That's really good for young people to learn. STEM and giftedness, so my master's in gifted education, and I'm a STEM award-winning teacher. So STEM is very close to my heart, as is giftedness, and we have a full programme of STEM work, partly related to our university prep pathway as well. So young people will get to try lots of different STEM activities, and they will get to try lots of gifted challenges. Volunteering is something where we deliver on a £200 million Department of Education project in 6 counties for the Department of Education, and that is for young people who are disadvantaged in holidays, and so young people who come on our summer school can take part in volunteering, and they can look at those skills of empathy, and they can see what their place is in the world and really think about that for their own future, how they're going to help in the future, and in their jobs that they take up, in their businesses that they create, in their life and in their families. University preparation is something that's extremely important, and that's one of our pathways. So for the ages 13 to 17, we're really starting to think about what we want to do, which universities we want to go to. The campuses are all different for all universities. They all have their own uniqueness. And so it's really important that young people get the opportunity to go and see what universities really are like and what the different campuses are like. and that's what they will get the opportunity to do. We are working with several local universities and their professors. So we will have an engineering workshop full day at Teesside University. We have professors working with us from Newcastle, Northumbria, Durham, York, and they will be able to help with what is it the universities are looking for, what's going to give me the edge, what will I get out of university? And these questions are very important to start approaching as early as possible. So the university preparation pathway helps to do that. Theatre and arts, so we have theatre on site, and we have a very enthusiastic drama teacher who is really keen to do lots of drama on site with young people, which helps greatly with confidence, public speaking, presentation skills, all extremely important as we move into our world of work. We have a couple of theatre companies that we work with who will come and help with performances, and a performance will be at the end of each 2-week block. The Football Academy is very similar to what's happening at Morden Hall. So we will again have DF Next Level coaching come, and they will deliver very high level football coaching, which is great for fitness as well as those who really are interested in that particular sport. Water Sports Academy, that pathway is what we'll do on the afternoons. If you choose the Water Sports Academy, is you'll be in the water, paddle boarding, while swimming, or any of those things. Hockey Academy, again, that pathway is, as it says, it's high level coaches, former England hockey coaches, hockey players, who are going to be delivering the Hockey Academy for us. So if your child's interested in hockey, then they will get some coaching and some hockey play on the afternoons. So the programme is mornings are English tuition, which is bespoke. If your child is a native English speaker and wishes to opt out, there are masterclasses and workshops available for them. And then everybody in the afternoon will be on their pathway that they have chosen, whether it's entrepreneurship, university prep, football academy. And then if we are having a trip out, which we will be doing to the aqua park, to go those things will happen en masse, all of us together. So those afternoons will be taken up with a trip. That's a sample timetable. So as you can see, we have the pathways and the trips in the afternoon, and then the scheduled evening activities, things like drama in the barn, colour run, a late moonlight walk, because it's such a beautiful place that we're going to in Filing Hall, and the same for Morden Hall. At Morden Hall, we've got deer, we've got red kites. There's lots of really beautiful natural surroundings for us to go and be part of, and be in the woods and seeing all of these great natural features that we have. We've got sports hall fun, we've got house quiz, we've got film nights, competitions, capture the flag. So there's lots and lots to be occupied with. But of course, we give the young people opportunities to phone home, email home, and taking into account the fact that we're in different time zones as well. Just to mention that we will be having prom and graduation, and that will be on the day before they travel home. We will make sure that they pack everything, and hopefully anything that's left behind, we will be able to get back to you somehow. So those are the different pathways available on the afternoons: STEM, university prep, theatre and arts, volunteering, football academy, hockey academy, water sports academy. So as well as the English tuition, your child will have a chance to choose a pathway of something they really enjoy, and then they will also have that schedule on the evening. So we can provide visa support letters. Transfers can be arranged from the northeast, the northwest. We can also pick up from London. There are connecting flights and there are accompanying minor services available. So you may wish to coordinate with other families who are also coming, for example, from Lagos or Abuja, or your city, wherever you are. We can facilitate that as long as all parties are agreeable to that. We can pick up, we can advise you on those accompanying minors services. But if you let us collect them, then you know that we have them safe with us. We'll hold your hand, we'll hold their hand all of the way, and make sure that they have a fantastic, safe time here, and you'll have total peace of mind. At all times, we have pastoral workers on site, so you will be able to speak to us about any issues. They will be able to speak to them about any issues, or any camp staff about any issues. And the communication flow is quite easy nowadays with internet, with email, with mobile phones. We can recommend travel insurance, but that's not included, and the air flights, they're not included. So frequently asked questions, you can find these on our website, but they are: why should we send our child to summer school? And similarly, how will this help my child in the job market? You can see at the bottom there. So I've touched on this slightly. Soft skills that we learn, such as management and presentation skills. The growth in confidence is one thing. You know, just actually having taken part is a confidence boost. The new experiences that will broaden your child's horizon, and they will begin to think about what jobs they're going to take on, and jobs that we don't yet know about, that they're not here. So they will take part in that. So why send your child? They will experience being within a different culture. They'll have that immersive British experience. They will be with young people of different nationalities. They can swap between the pathways. So they can say, I've never really thought about entrepreneurship before, but what my friend did yesterday sounded really interesting. And then we can facilitate that. They'll be in nature and off devices. So limited use is recommended, and internet is off at certain times on the evening in Filing Hall. So the experience of being on the British University campus and meeting professors, being able to talk to them, you know, a range of them, that's something that's quite unique. The staff ratio is about 1 to 8, although often more, because we have provision on site, such as the theatre company coming in. Are staff medically trained? Yes, they have paediatric first aid training with EpiPen training. We can undergo specific training where necessary. We are within minutes of medical help and defibrillators. What if my child is homesick? We keep in close contact, but keeping children very busy is often an antidote, and they do support each other. What if my child doesn't like the food? So chefs work in boarding schools, independent schools, and they're accustomed to working with all dietary requirements. And I'm sure that if your child comes to us and is not enjoying the food, then we can arrange whatever is needed. Can they be dropped off by family, parents? Yes. Can they arrive a day early or late? They can arrive late, but they can't arrive early due to the British term ending and the deep clean happening before our arrival on site. Can they be collected from a London airport? Yes. But we do have connecting flights up to this region. How flexible are you on ages? So if your child has a sibling who is slightly younger, then we can talk to you about that. If they're under 11 for the Easter Football Academy, they can't attend due to age banding. What is the typical day like? We've talked about that and we've posted that on the website. And do you have a prayer room? Yes. And we can arrange for children to visit other places of worship, such as the local church. And we've already talked about how will this help my child in the job market. So I hope that that has covered everything from the frequently asked questions and given you an overview of how our summer school and Easter Football Academy works. We do have discounts available and they will be released very shortly. It's always worth checking on the website, which is www.princebishopinternationalsummerschool.com, and you will see all of the updates on there. If you sign up for the newsletter, you will automatically receive any news about discounts and any news about additions to our camps and what availability is like. So thank you for attending. And if there are any questions, please feel free to ask them now. And I'm going to close the meeting now. You will automatically receive this recording, which you are welcome to share with colleagues. Please do stay in touch, and my email address is in the chat, info@lisamcgeeeducation.co.uk. That's info@lisamcgeeeducation.co.uk. Thank you so much.